Hi everybody, welcome to Forex Trading Analysis for Synergy FX. It's 10:43 p.m. on August the 20th. Today we're going to be looking at three pairs, but quick risk disclaimer before we get started. Foreign exchange trading carries a high level of risk. Before you decide to trade foreign exchange, we encourage you to consider your investment objectives, your risk tolerance, and trading experience. It is possible to lose some or all of your initial investment, so don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Seek advice from an independent financial or tax advisor, and all information provided is for educational purposes only and should not be construed as trading advice or counsel. So the three pairs I want to take a quick look at today are, first of all, the pound Swiss. Bring up the news really quickly for that. Tomorrow all we have is pound public sector net borrowing, so I'll be looking at a few pound news today. We have pretty slow week in terms of upcoming news. We have a few U.S. dollar, Canadian dollar, Euro, Aussie, pound, but nothing from the Swiss franc, and relatively few numbers coming out. So just make sure that you keep that in mind when you're looking at times for buying and selling. They're going to be a little bit different this week. It's based on the fact that we don't have some of the normal news updates. So, first pair I want to take a look at is pound Swiss. Pound Swiss is currently trading at 1.5277, which is right below the 200-hour moving average. And one thing that I do like about this pair is that we've sort of seen a push up from the lows around 1.51205. Sorry, 1.5077 back in August, and we have beginning of August, and we've seen a pretty strong push up from there over the past few days. That was a continuation of a further up move starting back in July of last year, and we have seen a strong push to the upside from the pound Swiss. But we might be a little bit overextended here. So one thing I do like about this setup right now is that we're currently just below the 200, and that'll offer a really nice area of resistance moving forward. So if you are looking to enter a trade right now, a short trade is definitely in the cards. Putting a stop just above the 200 or 100-hour moving average is going to be a nice little area to find your risk at. And if we do break it back above that, then so be it. But for now, it does look like we are beginning the start of a small downtrend. 200 and 100 are slip to the upside, so that is one thing that sort of deters me a little bit. But if you're gonna make money in the market, you need to take a little bit of risk. So this is a really nice area where you have very low amount of risk, and definitely keep an eye over this pair over the next few days. First levels I'll be looking at for push to the downside are possibly 1.52506 and 1.52322, which are small moves, but going to be the first targets that I'll be looking at for a push to the downside. I don't want to get too much further because the Swiss franc is kind of in a weird place right now. We really haven't seen too much of a bias in either direction from a lot of pairs, and so it is sort of a tough week to trade these markets. So definitely be careful. That's why I've sort of been putting my targets a little bit closer, just based on the fact that we've seen a lot of indecision in the markets as of late. So the next pair I did want to take a look at is the pound US dollar, which if you look at the daily chart has just broken above the 100-day moving average, which is a very big level. A lot of people look at this. This isn't just something I throw on my charts. This is a lot of institutional investors, a lot of big banks look at these. Obviously, these are huge levels, and so when they are broken, that means a lot for a lot of people. Whether that means they're covering their positions or starting to enter new positions, these are definitely huge levels. So 1.57176 is where we're trading right now, which is above the 100-day moving average. Sorry. And if we do break above the 200-day, then this push to the upside from the pound could continue. I am generally bearish for the pound. If we do start to make higher highs, I'll probably be selling. But I'll be selling into strength, just based on the overall economy of the pound. Is very similar to America's. They have a lot of debt. 2013, in my opinion, isn't going to be a good year for the pound dollar. as the dollar will look to appreciate against the pound, and this pair should fall to new lows. But that's a little bit longer term. So if we do break above the 200-day moving average, then this will be a good sign for the pound in the short term. I think that if we do break above it, we could see possibly up to around 1.5828 and possibly even a little bit higher. But be very careful. Again, like I said, we've seen a lot of indecision, and big moves can happen after periods of indecision. So if you are going to put your stops, place them carefully. Definitely above the 200 hour if you're going to 200 day. Sorry, if you're going to be entering short position, is going to be a nice area for a stop. Last pair I want to take a look at is the Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar is trading at 0.81056. We've seen a little bit of a push to the upside, sort of continuing the trend from back in early June and May. We have reached an area where if we do start to see a continuation of this bounce off the 200-day moving average, this could definitely lead to new highs. If we do continue this push to the upside, which it looks like we might, based on the fact that we just broke above the 200 hour, and we have broken above the 200 day as well. So definitely a nice area for a long trade. Like I said, around tops here, first target 0.8194, and possibly even a little bit higher than that. Another area of resistance will be around 0.82313. I only look at closes on these bars, by the way. So definitely keep this chart in your mind. If you don't like to trade the New Zealand dollar, the Aussie dollar is another good pair to trade with it. I've done a few videos on that. So definitely keep an eye on these two pairs, pound and the New Zealand dollar. And then if you are looking to trade crosses, go ahead and do those as well. But a couple nice pairs over the next few days that could offer some really nice profit opportunities with a lot of low risk. So two good things when trading Forex. So thank you very much for watching. Good luck trading. Please follow us during the week at Synergy FX, and we'll have another video up tomorrow.